the headlines. The conference to honor outstanding enterprises and union members in 2025. City leaders inspected the actual landslide situation in Thốt Nốt and Thới Lai districts. The workshop to share experiences in implementing digital transformation in the health sector. Hello and thanks for tuning in to another edition of Continuous and Top News today. On May 22nd morning, Cần Thơ City Labour Federation organized a conference to honor outstanding enterprises and union in 2025. Attending the conference were Vice President of Vietnam General Confederation of Labour Nguyễn, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Chương. At the conference, 19 enterprises and 31 outstanding individuals were honored for their positive contributions to the overall development of enterprises in implementing policies and regimes for employees following the law, implementing the trade union law, having a model of taking good care of employees' lives and maintaining and developing it annually, while honoring the workforce of excellent and typical people in labor production, building trade union organizations and sustainable business development, contributing to creating harmonious, stable and progressive labor relations in the new situation. Before the conference, Cần Thơ City Labour Federation held a ceremony to offer incense and flowers to commemorate beloved Uncle Hồ at President Hồ Chí Minh Stadium in Ninh Kiều Kỳ. On May 22nd, the Standing Committee of Vietnam Fatherland Front's Committee of Cần Thơ City held a ceremony to award the Third Class Labor Medal to Mr. Nguyễn, member of the Standing Committee of the City Party Committee, also Chairman of Vietnam Fatherland Front's Committee of Cần Thơ City. In the ceremony, Chairman of the City People's Committee Chương awarded the Third-Class Labor Medal of the President to Mr. Nguyễn for his outstanding achievements in work, contributing to the cause of building socialism and defending the fatherland. The chairman hoped that Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Cần Thơ City and its member organizations would continue to promote the achievements gained in the past time, strive to fulfill the tasks assigned by the party and state when implementing a policy of merging three branches and cities. Also on the same morning, Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Cần Thơ City received a donation of 900 million Vietnam dong from the General Southern Power Company to support the city in building 15 houses in response to the emulation movement to eliminate temporary and dilapidated houses in 2025, according to the decision of the Prime Minister. Chairman of Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Cần Thơ City Nguyễn, on behalf of the city, expressed sincere thanks and acknowledged the contributions of the General Southern Power Corporation to social security work in the city, adding that this source of funding will be reserved for households with housing difficulties in the two localities of Hậu Giang and Sóc Trăng after officially merging with Cần Thơ City. On May 21st afternoon, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn, together with representatives of relevant units, came to inspect the actual landslide situation at Thôm Rơm Canal, Thốt Nốt district and Thới Khán Hamlet, Tân Thành commune, Thới Lai districts. In addition to encouraging people, Vice Chairman Nguyễn also represented the delegation to give 20 million Vietnam dong to Mr. Nguyễn family to help them overcome difficulties. The Vice Chairman also requested that the locality regularly inspect areas at high risk of landslides to promptly detect and help people limit damage to people and property, mobilize people living along rivers and canals to move to safe places. The City Irrigation Department has reported and proposed specific solutions for the city to consider and study investment in urgent and long-term landslide prevention and control works. Also on May 21st afternoon, Air Force Regiment 917, Air Force Division 370, Air Defense Air Force Service held a ceremony to celebrate the 50th traditional anniversary of Air Force Regiment 917, May 21st, 1975, May 21st, 2025. Over 50 years of building, fighting, and growing, generations of officers and professional soldiers of Air Force Regiment 917 have promoted the glorious tradition of Vietnam People's Army and the heroic Air Force, achieved many glorious feats in the war to protect the southwestern border of the fatherland, and achieved many outstanding achievements in training and transportation for oil and gas exploration. Actively participated in preventing, combating, and overcoming consequences of natural disasters, searching and rescuing, actively contributed to the cause of national liberation struggle, fulfilling international obligations, building and defending the socialist fatherland of Vietnam. On this occasion, Air Force Regiment 917 was honored to receive a certificate of merit from the Minister of National Defense for its outstanding achievements to the cause of building the Army, strengthening national defense, and protecting the fatherland. 5 teams and 1 individual were honored to receive certificates of merit from the chairman of the People's Committee of Cần Thơ City. On May 21st afternoon, Cần Thơ City Women's Union organized to collect opinions on the draft resolution amending and supplementing some articles of the 2013 Constitution of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. Majority of delegates highly agreed with the draft amendment and raised a number of issues such as determining the form of the document as a resolution, amending and supplementing some articles of the 2013 Constitution of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam is not standard, because the resolution cannot amend the Constitution. In Clause 1, it is stated that administrative units of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam include provinces, centrally run cities, and administrative units below provinces and centrally run cities. It is proposed not to use the word below province, but to revise it to administrative units of wards and communes under provinces and cities. Clause 1, Article 9 stipulates that Vietnam Fatherland Front is a political alliance organization, a voluntary union of political organizations, social organizations, and typical individuals. This shows that Vietnam Fatherland Front does not have the function of leading social political organizations, so using the word directory under is inappropriate. Cần Thơ City Department of Health on May 21st afternoon coordinated with VNPT Cần Thơ to organize a workshop to share experiences in implementing digital transformation in the health sector using EMR electronic medical record solution and VNPT digital health ecosystem. Associate Professor PhD Dr. Hoàng Quốc Cường, Director of Cần Thơ City Department of Health, said electronic medical records are one of the core foundations of the digital transformation process. The implementation of electronic medical records not only helps improve the efficiency of medical information management, but also improves the quality of healthcare, optimizes resources, and brings practical benefits to people. In the workshop, the Medical Solution Consultants VNPT Group introduced an overview of the EMR solution, and the VNPT Digital Medical Ecosystem introduced the consulting solution for the application of electronic medical records, smart hospitals, among others. On May 22nd, at Tây Đô Steel Limited Liability Company, located in Trang Road, Bình Thủy District, the Standing Committee of Cần Thơ City Youth Union organized the Youth Workers Festival 2025, attending were representatives of leaders of departments, branches, sectors, city unions, and youth union members. At the festival, the organizing committee presented 50 gifts, including 500 vouchers and 300,000 Vietnam Đồng One gift to young workers in difficult circumstances. With a companionship and support from Tây Đô Steel Limited Liability Company, Đức Company, Phong Company, the City Youth Union coordinated with companies and units to organize sports games and voluntary blood donation activities, thereby contributing to businesses overcoming difficulties in the current period. keep updated for the forecast. Also wrapped up this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please log on to our website, kênh TV.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.